crackety, isn't she?
Yeah, 2 weeks isn't long.
He's certainly serious about getting into shape, isn't he?
The question is, will it make any difference to Tiffany? I suppose we'll find out in about 4 hours.
It's Sanjay.
Yeah?
Where's your mum then?
Eh?
Well, she hasn't opened up.
I don't know.
Connor went as soon as he heard.
But when you see her, tell her I'm thinking of her.
Oh, well, she knows that. If you hadn't gone to look for her, well...
Well, anyone would have done it. You got any more Barbies planned?
Oh, very funny.
I hear they'd already made up their minds.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, this time next year, there'll be no market, no allotments, just a load of people who don't give a damn about anything else but themselves.
Are you getting treatment?
What?
Well, you need to be insane to show your face here.
I just want to see Teresa. I need to sort things out.
You need to make yourself scarce. That's what you need to
You
do.
don't understand.
What are you doing here?
I know things went a bit wrong in Norfolk.
A bit?
But it weren't all to do with me.
No?
It weren't my fault.
So whose fault was it?
You're saying it was Teresa's fault?
No.
Well, that's what it sounds like to me.
Look, I know I shouldn't have got her to go away without checking with your mum first.
Get going and go quick.
I want to see her.
Well, you can't.
You can't tell her who she can and can't see.
We can do whatever we like.
And that just shows how stupid you really are.
What? Get going.
And don't come back unless you want to see the lid of a coffin.
What's going on out there?
Nothing.
That Hills boy, is it?
Mum, if you're going to stick up for
Listen
him,
to me.
he needs to be taken somewhere
Johnny,
and...
shut up for a second.
I want to say, will you please make sure that that boy never, ever goes anywhere near your sister again?
And what about her going near him?
Oh, I think after what Nonna said to her in the hospital yesterday, she'll be a brave girl to even think about it.
No, she lied then.
Yeah, I made Teresa tell her the truth. She didn't want to, mind you.
I bet she didn't.
I don't think Teresa will be any more trouble.
I just want to know, are we doing business or not?
Yes, we're doing business.
So, what's going on?
George, we're not talking about a packet of fags here, old son, you know. This is going to take some sorting out.
My solicitor drafted out the contract 2 weeks ago.
Come on, it can't be that long.
It's my solicitor, I know how long it was, and the lease agreement's been redrafted. I'm just waiting for you.
Well, you know, I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
OK, fine. When?
This week?
This week.
Well, why not? I got a contract, she told me you got the money.
Let me put the kettle on.
Morning.
Morning.
Look, Mum, I know you're upset the other day.
Don't start, Ron. I haven't got the energy.
But just hear me out, will you?
Is this about your business idea?
Look, it won't make any difference. We'll still have this place. We'll just be branching out.
You wouldn't be branching out. You'd be moving out with my grandchild. This was meant to be a family business, some family business, me by myself.
Look, Mum, this is important to me. If I'm going to get back with Tiffany, then the only way I'm going to do
You're
that
dripping
is...
on the carpet.
Will you just listen to me?
You pull yourself together now. I won't have any of that nonsense. We've been down that road before, and I have no intention of going there again.
There you go, old son.
I don't want your tea.
George, this is good tea. If I pride myself in anything, it's making a...
Either we do the deal by Thursday or it's off. Our life's too short.
Now, just hang on a minute, George. You said this week. You never mentioned Thursday.
Well, I'm mentioning it now.
Well, that's just a bit sudden, isn't it?
Sudden?
But you know I'm in a week or two to get the money.
You're stalling.
No.
You haven't got the cash,
Of
have
course
you?
I've got the cash.
Yeah, you can organise a bet on the National. How the hell do you think you're going to run a setup like Manor Wood?
Hey, I've been in this business half my life. I've worked the forecourts pulling in the punters. I don't sit in some air-conditioned office living off of dodgy deals, you know.
You're out of your league. Why don't you have a word with Roy? See if he can't buy the car lot back.
Where you going?
Sell a business. I'll put in the hands of an agent. See if they can't find me a genuine buyer.
George, but it's the way I work, old son. I try to wear you down. George! George!
Why are you looking so smug?
It's the week, isn't it?
For what?
Me and Louise.
Oh, yeah.
What are you two whispering about?
Nothing. Tiffany's coming back today. She's going to be staying at her mum's. We could be well in there.
Why is it closed?
I don't know.
I want to buy some washing powder.
Why don't you get some from the laundrette?
No, it's not the sort I use. When's it going to open, do you think?
Don't ask me.
Sanjay, this bloke's bought the wrong gear.
I wanted those sheets nice and fresh for Nonna coming home.
Mum, I'm sure the laundrette powder will be OK.
Yeah. I'll catch you later.
Where are you going?
I'm going to go and see someone.
You know we're picking up Nonna in a couple of hours.
Yeah, I know.
Where's he going? What's he up to? OK.
It's a follow-up to the article we ran last week. Oh, yeah? What about the losers of Albert Square? Just how you feel about it. Sick. We put all that effort in. Yeah, only to find out it was a complete waste of time. Thank you, Walford Council. In fact, the barbecue itself was a bit of a disaster. What's that got to do with it?
Well, it's really like a metaphor for the whole campaign.
What are you talking about?
I'm working out how to present the article.
I'll tell you how to present it. Print a picture of Walford Council and put underneath, would you buy a used car off of these men?
But you're the human angle.
You've come here to make fun of me, haven't you? Well, I'll tell you what, you write whatever you like, 'cause I know you will anyway. Interview over.
I hear Nonna gave you a right ear bashing.
So?
Put you in your place.
Look, I've told everyone I'm sorry. Well, what do you want from me?
Just sounds a bit feeble after what you did.
Shame about the allotments.
Yeah.
Pity to see them go.
Yeah, it would be. I don't see why you're so concerned, though. It's not as though you grow vegetables there for your restaurant.
That doesn't mean I don't think it's wrong to build a superstore there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Council hasn't got a clue, has it?
No, I don't think it has.
What do you want me to do with this?
Put it in the machine. Someone told me your husband had one of those allotments.
Yeah. Ask Louisa.
Yeah, getting better. She's coming out today.
Oh,
Where do I put it in?
here. I'll tell you what, before you switch that on, I'll get you some fabric softener. Make it a bit nice for her.
Look, I haven't really got time for this, all right? Just come back when you got the right gear.
Right. We're talking then. Things just got out of hand.
Yeah, too right they did. An idiot face here comes off worse as usual.
I didn't mean it to turn out like this. Things aren't too good for me either. Her brothers are coming on all heavy. They won't let me see her.
Yeah, but that just might be better for all concerned.
Look, we both said a lot of things we didn't mean.
You might have. I didn't. I meant every word I said.
How much more stuff have you got?
Quite a lot.
You fancy a bit of lunch?
I can't. Tiffany's due back.
So?
I said I'd be here.
We'll just leave her a note.
I want to see her.
She's only been gone a couple of weeks.
I still want to see her.
Okay.
Why can't we make it tonight?
Well, that'll mean me taking time off the restaurant.
Okay, we'll leave it until...
No. No, all right. We'll do it tonight. I'll pick you up at 7:30.
Great.
Louise, have you seen Arjun's little blue suit? Only I thought I'd put him in it.
Oh, yeah, it's in the airing cupboard. I'll get it.
Come on, Si, give me a break.
I don't know what you expect me to say. Do you really think I'll be pleased that you turned my life upside down?
Oh, that's a bit over the top, innit?
No, it's not. You don't see it, do you? You're a mess. You don't know where you're at, me, Teresa.
I know.
Yeah, you better sort yourself out, Tony, before you ruin somebody else's life. Oh, look out. Here comes another one of your little confusions.
You gonna do some work today, or what?
Yeah, of course. Catch up with you later, yeah? Teresa,
I've only got a minute.
I'll join you in the cafe, yeah?
Teresa!
Don't let him bully you.
I don't understand.
If you want to see me, he can't stop you.
Did you hear what I said this morning?
Yeah, I heard. And I'm taking no notice. And neither is Teresa.
You want to bet?
Yeah. Tell him, Teresa. Tell him you're not going to let him push you around anymore. Well, come on, tell him.
I can't.
Why not?
I just can't.
Come on in.
Hiya.
Oh, yeah?
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See you later.
Yeah.
See ya. Was I interrupting anything?
Oh. Anyway, I wouldn't have minded if you were. So how was your weekend?
Oh, disaster.
Yeah, I heard Mary ended up in hospital.
Yeah.
What else?
Teresa caught me and Tony, well, you know, together.
I thought that was definitely over.
So did I.
But it's not.
Well, it is, but I wish it wasn't. Tony's interested in Gianni's sister, and Chris knows how I still feel about Tony, so he's moving out. Well, the whole thing's just a total mess.
Oh, I'm sorry, Simon.
Yeah, so am I. Just wish I could get one relationship right.
So, you ready for this? I'm not sure. There was a time I thought I'd never go back to that flat.
You know Neelam hasn't opened up the shop. Yeah, Sanjay's a bit worried.
I knew she wouldn't take this lying down. What do you think she's playing at? She'll be waiting at the flat. She's gonna make this as difficult as she can for me.
Okay. Something wrong?
I've got to find the money for Manorwood by Thursday, otherwise the deal's off.
How much are short?
I'm not sure. Depends on what's happening with the people in Manchester. Whatever, I'm going to need a few grand from somewhere.
No, I'm sorry, Dad. I only wish me and Bianca could have...
Hey, don't you feel guilty about that? You had to do what you thought was right.
Have you thought of looking for a cheaper
I'm
place?
not interested in the other place, son. I want Manorwood.
A business is a business.
Ricky, it's not. Manorwood is a class outfit. And I've had my share of knocking out Cortinas with dodgy MOTs. Besides, if Roy owned it once, so can I, because I can wipe the floor with that man in every department.
Yeah, but if you haven't got the money...
Yeah, I haven't got it now, I know that, but I will have. By Thursday. One way or another.
You're asking for trouble.
I spoke to Max earlier. I told him I was following up the allotment story with you. You seemed cool about it.
He's going to give you a formal warning.
What?
He knows you didn't write that story.
How?
He recognised my style.
Oh, thanks.
I wasn't the one who wanted a dirty weekend in the Norfolk Broad.
It wasn't me who got one.
Look, do you want to keep this job or not?
Yeah, of course.
You better get your act together and stop behaving like a 12-year-old.
It's not me, it's them.
I think you just like problems.
No, I don't.
Oh, am I gay? Am I straight? Do I want a relationship? Or don't I want a relationship? I don't like Simon, but I'll kiss him. Come on, you just love trouble.
Frank, you got a minute? No, I'd like a word in private.
Yeah, okay.
What's she up to now?
No idea. I'll go and try and find out. You coming?
No, I don't want to have an argument with her. I'm sure there's plenty of those to come.
So what's this all about, then?
The money I owe you. You know, you save yourself a bit of time if you come straight to me instead of going to Pat. Don't like you hassling her.
I didn't hassle her. I went to Pat because it was Pat that I loaned the money to.
Yeah, for me. I wish you hadn't taken it.
And pay me it back.
Yeah, I'm going to.
You are?
Yeah, believe it or not, Frank, I hate owing you anything. The sooner we're quits, the better.
Oh, when can you get it to me?
When you want it.
Thursday.
That's a bit quick.
What's the difference? You're going to pay me it back anyway.
Nothing. You can have it Thursday. Why are you so desperate for it?
Oh, we've got a little deal going down.
Mum! Mum!
Dad, I'm glad you worried about me, but you can't expect me to turn into a different person just because something went wrong.
It's nothing to do with becoming a different person.
Yes, it is. I was brought up to look after myself, and now you want me to be some chicken-dip girlie. Well, I can't be. I've said I won't go it alone again. What more do you want?
Just leave it a bit longer before you come back. Let everything settle down. This club runs all right. Doesn't need you here at the moment.
Who says?
It's been doing nicely.
But it's my club. I own it, remember? And this is where I want to be.
Not disturbing anything, am I?
Yes.
It's about Manorwood.
I'll give it a rest, will you, Frank? You drive me around the pole. It's on, it's off, it's on, it's off.
I'm sorry about earlier.
Fine. You're sorry. It's still no deal.
I shouldn't have lost my cool like that, you know. It's just getting this business means so much to me, you know.
Don't. Making my heart bleed.
Well, actually, in fact, you know, it's not for me. It's for Ricky and Bianca, you know. It's an investment for their future.
Really?
I'm getting the money together.
Oh, do me a favour.
George, look, the agreement's already drafted. It's not going to mean any more work for you, and I know how disappointed Ricky's going to be if he hears it's fallen through, you know.
Thursday afternoon. Here. 3:30. And if you turn up without the cheque...
Oh, I'll be here, George, I promise, and thanks very much.
Yeah.
Hey, Thursday.
You are definitely going soft.
She's playing some sort of game. You know what she's like.
No.
She'll be back.
She's gone for good.
And left the shop and everything. I don't think so. I mean, no matter how much she hates me and the baby, Neelam's no fool where money's concerned. She wouldn't just give it up.
So why she left us a cheque for our share of the place? Gia, she's gone.
Definitely not called yet? No. Did she say she would?
How, not exactly?
Well, have you tried ringing her?
No.
You should, you know.
Didn't like to.
Why not?
Because of all the times I should have called and didn't. What's the problem?
Nothing.
Well, where's Neelam?
She's gone to Bristol, taking a break. Couldn't have timed it any better.
She didn't tell you she was going. Just left a note.
Yeah, well, it saves on all the tearful farewells, doesn't it?
If only Tiffany had let me know she was going to be late, I could have gone out with Gianni.
Nothing.
You don't approve, do you?
Here we go. Easy, Daddy.
I've got her.
I hope somebody's got me.
Welcome home, Nonna.
I thought you could have at least come to collect me from the hospital.
I didn't think there'd be room in the cab.
Like you didn't think there was anything wrong in going away for the weekend with some boy without telling your mum.
Won't happen again, I promise.
She's promised to stop seeing him, haven't you? Teresa?
Yeah.
I knew you would. There's too much of me in you, isn't there?
Suppose so.
The people in this room are more important than any boyfriend, aren't they?
You know I think that. I feel really bad about what happened, and I'll do anything to make it up to you.
There is one thing.
Anything.
Come back to work in the restaurant.
What?
If you're serious about making it up.
But
Yeah, we've already talked about it and Teresa's already agreed. Haven't you, Teresa?
I didn't say I...
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
She wants to see me, otherwise she wouldn't have risked getting caught by Becca.
Don't you think you ought to go to work?
Max still thinks we're getting things on the Superstore store.
He's not stupid. He knows that won't take all day.
This'll only take a minute.
Why can't it wait?
Because it can't. Now, come on.
Are you back to work?
Yeah, she come down one night. I'm frying some chips.
I thought you'd have had enough.
Come on, Phil. It goes with the territory. I'm still here, aren't I? It's yourself you should start worrying about, not me.
Well, I fix cars. There ain't a lot likely to go wrong, is there?
There is if you haven't got your grease monkey.
I've got two.
Make that one.
One.
Frank's buying Man of Wood for his baby boy.
It's mine for the taking.
You've exchanged contract?
Thursday.
She's still not back.
What?
Tiffany, she should have been back by now.
Well, maybe I'm not the only one who's not interested in moving into a wine bar.
Wine bar.
Oh, it's just one of Grant's harebrained schemes.
There's nothing harebrained about it.
Matter of opinion.
What have you actually got against it?
You know what I've got against this. I want to see my granddaughter grow up.
It'll be 10 minutes down the road.
That's if Tiffany ever brings her back.
Look, I think I better...
No, it's all right, Frank. This is nothing. In fact, I don't even know why we're discussing it. He hasn't got the money to go around buying wine bars.
It's not easy these days getting people to invest in small businesses. You know, they all want stocks and shares and ruddy meetings. No one wants to be a sleeping partner anymore. They all want to be in there.
Mum, there's another pint that's doing here. I've got to make a phone call.
Peggy, thanks for keeping stum about Manorwood.
You can trust me, Frank.
George? Yeah, it's Grant Mitchell here. I've got a business proposal you might be interested in.
So is there anything else I can do? No. Thanks, Ruth. You've been brilliant.
That's all right. I'll see you later on.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Sweetheart, why don't you go put Timmy to bed, eh? Such a long time. I never thought I'd see this place again.
But you're here now.
Yeah. And without Neelam?
I wish you'd have just come and talked to me, though.
And said what?
I don't know, but I'm her son. I mean, just up in and leaving like that.
Would you rather she was here instead of me?
No, it's not... I don't know.
I'm sorry, Sanjay, but I don't see how we were going to make it work with her here, you know?
Yeah, you're right.
And anyway, I wouldn't be surprised to see her back. I mean, there's no sale sign outside the first and last. There's nothing.
Yeah, but you know what Mum's like. She's probably just asking around the family.
What if she isn't? What if she comes back?
We'll cope with it, I promise. I mean, who'd have thought we'd come this far, eh? Compared to what we've been through already, dealing with Mum is nothing.
Do you fancy doing some work now?
Hey. You all right, though? She's not there. It's just an answer phone. Call's finished yesterday. She must be on her way, then. Come on, don't worry. She'll be fine. Look, why don't you go out and do something? Yeah. I might.
Grant!
We need to fix a time, go through this proposal of yours.
Yeah, sure.
Well, tomorrow? How's that?
All right.
Have you told Peggy I might be getting involved?
No.
Well, don't you think you should?
That's tricky ground. Marcel hasn't forgotten what happened to her at court.
She knows it wasn't my fault.
I come with George. We all know they were after you that night.
But they got it wrong.
It makes no difference if someone's threatening to kill you.
I just think if you don't tell Peggy and she finds out from someone else...
Yeah, I'd rather keep it quiet. As far as I'm concerned, what happened that night goes on the back burner. Mum don't see it that way.
It's just business.
No. It's more than that.
Well, I won't tell anyone if you don't want me to.
I don't.
I'll give you a ring. Fix a time.
I need that cheque in the post tonight. Don't tell me that, Amjet. I need the money here. Now, listen, all you've got to do is sit down, write out the cheque, and put it in the post, OK? Lovely. Thank you very much.
Hey.
Come for a flutter, have you?
No. I've come to tell you I've taken a leaf out of Frank's book.
Oh, now I know you've lost it.
I want to give you something decent for your inheritance.
What are you talking about?
Well, something a little less.
Fun?
I wouldn't say that. Is he a problem?
No, you were saying?
I may be going into partnership in a wine bar. Could be a nice nest egg for you.
A wine bar?
Yeah.
Why a wine bar?
Well, it's just something that appeals.
Well, it doesn't appeal to me.
It's got to be a safer bet than this place. And we could work as a team again, a partnership.
I don't want a partnership. I'm happy here.
I'm not going to risk you getting worked over again.
That was stupid. I've said that. And anyway, if I want to take a risk, I will. It's my life.
Where are you going?
What?
I've just been round there, told them you couldn't make it.
You can't do that.
Yes, we can, and you know we can.
Just ring them up and hand in your notice.
Please let me go and work. It's not fair on them if I don't.
You should have thought of that when you sneaked out of the laundrette. You blew your only chance.
Where are you going?
Out.
Not by myself.
You'll manage. Quiet tonight. Yeah, well, what, you missing Connor? Oh, I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, Matthew, you deserve a medal.
Well, I didn't really do it.
Oh, yeah. Modesty, eh?
I'm gonna have to do something about this. I can't let people keep thinking I'm some sort of hero. Well, you found her, didn't you? No, but we had a row. She wouldn't have gone off if it wasn't for me. Well, you didn't push her in that ditch. No. So don't feel so bad about it. But I do. All I want to do is tell people it was my fault. Well, then tell them.
Where the hell can she be?
I haven't a clue.
Oh, what if she's had an accident? I mean, she's got Courtney with her. Look, I'm gonna ring the old bill, see the verdict.
I've already done it.
And?
Nothing. They said they'd ring if anything turns up.
What, so we just wait?
That's what it looks like.
Look, if anything's happened to him, I don't know what I'd do.
All right, Phil? All right. Yeah, do you know any good mechanics?
There aren't any. It's just the price that's different. Peggy, Scotch, please, love. So, are you busy then?
No, not especially.
So why the desperate hurry for another mechanic?
Ricky's leaving.
I thought he'd be with you for life.
Yeah, so did I. I didn't bank on Frank buying him a business of his own.
All right, yeah. I knew Frank was trying to raise some cash. I didn't know what for.
I would have thought you'd been the first to know.
Why?
He's after your old setup.
Man of wood.
Done a deal with George.
Look, I know what I've been like, but it's all gonna change.
Not a lot of point if she won't have your back.
I'm just gonna keep on trying to persuade her, and I don't care how long it takes. I know it was harder for her to live with me at times, and if I'd been her, well, I'd have left me too.
So, how are you going to persuade her to come back to you?
I don't know. I'm just gonna keep on trying. One thing I do know is it's her life, and I can't make demands on her anymore.
I don't suppose I can either.
It's different, you're a mum.
There was a big period in her life when I wasn't there for her. Can't expect her to suddenly welcome me back with open arms.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You ready?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I haven't heard from Tiffany yet.
Right.
Grant's waiting for her too.
I heard you and her was all over. I wouldn't have thought a bloke like you would waste your time.
Waste my time.
Running after someone who doesn't want them.
I don't quite see it like that.
Well, that's the way it is, mate. I have it on good authority.
Gianni.
What?
Who's good authority?
Well, that'd be telling, wouldn't it?
I think it's time I was leaving. Let me know if you hear anything.
What was that about?
What was what about?
That's Grant's wife.
Ex-wife.
He wants her back. And you're talking to him like he's the last person on earth she'd want to be with.
I thought that's what you wanted.
I did, but
But what?
I don't know. I just think he's genuinely sorry.
Nah, he's just trying to impress. It's the best way. Win the mum round and she'll get her daughter back in line. Come here and forget all about it.
Get off.
What's the matter?
I'm not in the mood.
All right, let's go out. Why not?
Because I don't want to.
He's got you, hasn't he? He's got you with all this caring, sharing rubbish he's been spouting.
Maybe.
I don't believe this. I've taken a night off work to be with you and you're acting like...
Like what?
Like you've a baby missing. Tiffany's my age. She's not a kid anymore.
Does that mean I don't have to care for her?
No. But you can't make up for lost time.
Get out.
What?
Out.
You are out of order. Do you understand? You step out of line again, and I'll take your head off.
Don't move a muscle, because on the way, in just a moment, we head over to the Peak District to join the doctors in peak practice.